Wow, if I ever needed to bury a body, I feel like I found an incredible group of women that would actually help me out. Not that I would ever actually need that, but thank you. I don't clap back to negativity very often, but when I do, I'm kind. I usually try to be educational, and I can't help having just a little bit of sass. So while I was clapping back, I was also doing my hair and my makeup, and a lot of you were wondering what all the products were that I used. So let's do it again. Kicking it off with foundation. The foundation I used in that video was the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and in full transparency, it was the first time I'd used it, and it was okay. If you want to know what my actual favorite foundation is, comment foundation below, and I'll explain more. Next, concealer. So in that video, I was using the House Labs concealer, and I like it. I really do. I think it's a nice medium coverage. It's very blendable, and I didn't notice any creasing throughout the day. But if you're looking for something a little bit more budget friendly, I love the Maybelline Time Eraser. I just think this does a fantastic job. I think it does a great job covering, and it's also very blendable. So I think for the price, the Maybelline Eraser probably wins. For contour, I'm using the LYS, and this is in shade Harmony. I've been really loving this stuff just based on how creamy it is, and I do have dry skin, so the more creams I can add to my look before I start adding powders, the better. But it's nice and pointy, so you can do nice thick pieces, or you can go in and do really fine thin slices. And in case you're not sure what shade to get, I also have Motivate, which is just a little bit lighter than Harmony, so I'll just kind of show you here. Do a little side by side. So you can see Motivate is quite a bit lighter. So depending on what level of tan you got going on, I hope this kind of helps you decide. And then I go in with a body contouring brush. Actually, I got a lot of questions about this brush. So if you have questions about the brushes that I'm using, comment brushes below and I'll get you that information. Now for blush, I actually use two. I know I am that girl. So first I started off with the Pixie, and this is a cream stick. And I like this one. This is in shade Ruby. It just really warms up my cheeks. And this too just blends so well, and I feel like it just kind of melts right into your skin, because the point of foundation is to even our canvas. The point of adding contour and blush is to add life back into your face. Now for my brows, I'm gonna use two products again. So if you want the tutorial on how I did my brows like this, comment brows below and I'll do a follow-up. Next, I'm going in with the One Size setting powder, and this is in pink, and this is gonna do two things. It's one, gonna help set your makeup, and it's also gonna add like a filter to your face. This really just like blurs the lines. So whether you are wanting to blur some fine lines or wrinkles, or you're wanting to blend your makeup, this just does a great job of taking a little bit of the shine away while giving you a filter-like effect on your face. Then, depending on the occasion, this is when I would add any extra blush or highlighter. But for that video, I just used the NYX. This is their Buttermilk Blush. It's very pigmented. You don't need a lot, but I just do it to add a little bit of dimension in that blush color. I already have good color underneath, and this just kind of makes it pop. Next, we're gonna lock it all in. This is the One Size On Till Dawn setting spray. I love that it's aerosol, and it seems really weird at first, but as you're spraying it, it's like instantly dry. And I like this because it's waterproof. I don't recommend talking while you spray it. Whew. But that's gonna lock everything in, and it's waterproof. So now all this beautiful makeup, this ain't gonna budge. Now for the lashes. I'm a cluster lash girly, and I love the lashes from Vi's Beauty, and these ones just happen to be the self-adhesive. I go back and forth depending on what I'm eating. Their regular cluster lashes last me anywhere from 7 to 12 days. These self-adhesive ones are gonna last me probably 2 or 3 days if I'm careful with them. But I think they just give me a beautiful look. It looks like I'm wearing a fabulous mascara. It lengthens my lashes without looking like Snuffleupagus. And this particular set, since it's self-adhesive, is super easy. You don't need any glue or bond or sealer or anything. And then the final product, and what I think really makes my eyes pop, is the Fake Awake by Tarte. I like to apply it right on my waterline. And I just gently do little strokes back and forth. You have to do the obligatory mouth open while you do it, kind of like when you're applying mascara. And I don't know what they put in this stuff, but it is magical. This stays on all day, and it just makes you look more awake. I love big, bright eyes, and I just think that just by adding that little bit underneath makes your eyes look a little bit bigger than they actually are. So there is the final look. The products that I used today are linked down below, but if you want more information on the foundation, my brows, or the brushes that I used today, comment that below and I'll do some follow-ups for you. But that's all I got. I hope you have a fabulous day.